Alright, what's up you smelly nerds? I know that you're a nerd because you're watching me unbox a bunch of video games, so you kind of have to be, or I just sent you this video and I forced you to watch it. Either way, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Today we got two PS3 mystery boxes. I've been wanting to kind of collect PS3 games a little bit more since I now have a PS3 from my cousin, shout out to him. And it was, I think, 30 games in total for $40, so a really good price to game ratio. So today I'm going to be ranking all 30 games I get. I only know one of the games I got because I had to open it to make sure, there were games in there. But 30 games, I'm going to be ranking them from keeping the game and we'll play it, reselling the game, getting rid of it, and then using it as toilet paper because it is just so ass. A lot of my decision is going to be from if I can A, even play the game, and then B, platinum the game because I'm a huge trophy hunter, so I want to try and get trophies in these games.
Oh, what a loser!
But if some of these are just really good, then why keep the game when I can resell it for like $20 and get half my profit back, sort of thing. So let's not delay any longer. Let's get right into it. We got all the big band games right here. I'm going to start with the one game that I do know is in there. Alright, so the first game we got, I've never heard of this game before, but it's called Il-2 Stromovic Birds of Prey. Like I said, I've never heard of it. The discs look pretty clean, actually. So shout out to Cave Gamers, I believe. Shout out to Cave Gamers for the two mystery boxes that I got from them because their discs do look very clean, so I appreciate that. I just looked up this game. It doesn't have any trophies, and I've never heard of it, so I'm not really, jonesing to play this game by any means. It's from 505 Games, so pretty good gaming company, but I will most likely resell this one. It's going for around $8 or so, as far as the loose disc, so that already takes us about 1/5 of the way to breaking even, just one disc in, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to set this bad boy aside and let's go to game number 2. Alright, next on the list is Kingdom Hearts. I think that's 2. Sorry, I just shoved that mic in my mouth. I think it's Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I'm actually pretty happy with this. I haven't really gotten into Kingdom Hearts, but I do have Kingdom Hearts 3 on the PS4 that I can still play. I know it's a series that everybody loves, so I just really need to get into it. So let me do my little research of boops here. Loose is about $5 or so not too bad at all as far as value. I'm assuming there's a platinum. I haven't looked it up quite yet, but I'm assuming there's a platinum trophy disc that I can get. I think I'm going to keep this one and just keep it in my backlog. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to these games because, again, I have a bunch of games that I'm trying to platinum on PS5. I have PS Premium until March 27, so I'm trying to get as many games done there as I can. So a lot of these will be backlog games to the PS3, but I will get to them eventually. So this will be my first keep, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 remix. So let's move on to game number 3. Alright, game number 3, I also have never heard of. It's called Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. This must be a bit of an older gem of a game. Created by Gearbox, which I notoriously love Gearbox for the Borderlands series, even though they're a wonky ass company. So let me look up how much it is and if there's even any trophies, because I feel like sometimes when I see these games with the older PlayStation 3 logo there on the bottom, they don't have trophies. So let's just see real quick. Okay, so I seem to be right. It looks like there is no trophies for this game, and it's going for about $5.47 loose. I've never really heard of this game. It's probably one that I will try and resell and get some money for it, but I mean, right now we're kind of climbing up to almost $20. I think we have $18 in value between the 3 games. And again, we have 27 more games to go, and we're about halfway into what we spent for this mystery box. So I'm pretty happy so far with the value. If you didn't think that we would not get Skyrim as part of this, you're stupid. Of course we got Skyrim. I think automatically this is a game that I'm going to keep. I don't think it really resells for much if I'm remembering correctly. I'll look it up real quick. I have Skyrim for PS4. I haven't really gotten into Skyrim pretty much at all. Honestly, I think I've only gotten maybe 5 to 6 hours deep in Skyrim when I have played it. So part of me was kind of hoping to get Skyrim in this mystery box just so that I could have it and have it in my backlog, because I have 7 trophies on PS3 and then 6 on PS4. So I've tried to get back into it a couple of times. It just hasn't stuck. It looks like Skyrim is going for about $4.30. Not bad. I'm sure that I could resell it for a couple bucks, but there's just no reason to try and resell it when I could just add it to my backlog and, eventually get back to it one day. So let's go to game number 5. An interesting one. It's Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. I didn't really realize that Undead Nightmare was a separate disc from Red Dead Redemption, so that's kind of interesting. I actually just played and completely platinumed Red Dead Redemption for the first time on PS5 in December because it came to PlayStation Extra, and I was like, well shit, I'm gonna get like my money's worth just from this game alone. Picked it up, played it for a few weeks, put like 50 some hours into it, loved it. It was a great game. Undead Nightmare, probably one of the best DLCs of a game almost ever. So let me see how much this goes for. I'm kind of interested to see because this is a game, but also a DLC. So I'm assuming it doesn't go for much. Okay, so shockingly to me, this goes for almost $9 loose disc. So I'm definitely going to try and resell this. That's kind of huge. I mean, that pushes us way past the halfway point. I think we're nearing $26, $27 in value just for these 5 games. So far, a pretty solid mystery box. And let's just move on to the next game. You fucking cuties. Thank you for sticking around this long. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give you big smooch. I think this is game number 6, and we have the first Assassin's Creed. Pretty cool. I don't think it has any trophies. I have struggled to get into Assassin's Creed as a series, I'm not gonna lie. I really do want to get into it, and I have Assassin's Creed, like the Ezio collection on PlayStation 4. So I've started Assassin's Creed 2, and I kind of left it behind. So one of my goals for this year, next year, is to get back into Assassin's Creed 2, and then maybe try and play 3 and Brotherhood if I really like Assassin's Creed 2. So I'm probably going to mark this a resell, but let's see how much it's worth before I officially mark it that way. Okay, if I'm looking at the right one, it looks like this is going for about $6.80, which I'm pretty happy with, so I'm definitely trying to resell this. I'm assuming I can just pick up the series with Assassin's Creed 2. Let me know in the comments if I like absolutely need to play this one, but I'll probably just resell it and move on to game 6. Clementine, what the fuck are you doing? This cat is goddamn relentless for pets. She's insane. Alright, next game is Just Cause 2. Again, another game series I haven't really gotten into. I've tried 3, I think, for a while. Couldn't really do much else with it other than 5 to 6 hours of the game. I haven't tried Just Cause 4, I don't think. So let's see how much this game is worth. I might honestly keep it. Okay, so from the looks of it, this game is worth about $6.62. Pretty solid. I think I'm going to keep it. It looks like I can platinum this game, and I really haven't gotten into the Just Cause series, so getting this disc is now kind of a perfect excuse to get back into it. So I'm happy with this one. We'll keep it. I think that's our 3rd keep, and we move on to, I believe, game number 8. We haven't had any dog shit games yet that use toilet paper games, so I'm kind of vibing right now. We'll see how the rest of these pan out, though. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this one. It's Madden 10 for the PS3. I did just look this game up the other day because I actually got Madden 11 for the PS3, since that one has the platinum and it has Drew Brees on it, and I'm a huge Saints fan. So I don't think I can platinum Madden 10, and I really don't need Madden 10 if I already have Madden 11. It's roughly $3.25. I'm going to put this one in the uses toilet paper tier because we got to have some games in there at some point. I mean, I might end up trying to play it a little bit and get some of the trophies and then resell it, but right now this goes and uses toilet paper. I don't see the need for it, especially having Madden 11, and then I also have just a couple Maddens on PS5 because I'm a fucking idiot and I give my money to EA. But yeah, uses toilet paper for Madden 10. Overall not terrible, but let's move on to hopefully a better game. Alright, I said better game, and then I got NBA Live 09, so I don't know, I've never played it. I've played some of the NBA 2K games. I like them enough, but not enough to ever pour a ton of time into it. I'm hoping that, at least since it's NBA Live, it'll be worth a little bit more instead of NBA 2K. But let's hope that it's at least worth more than like $5 or something like that. Okay, it actually is literally $5.03, so not bad at all. Okay, it looks like NBA Live 10 was the first one to have trophies, so I'm going to throw this one in resell. I'm sure somebody that likes the NBA games or is a collector. I can't with you, madam. I'm sure that somebody will want it as a collector's item, so I'll put it in resell. Next one is Tony Hawk Ride. I used to play Tony Hawk a lot as a kid. I'm not sure if it was this game. I'm assuming it wasn't, but loved one of the Tony Hawk games as a kid. Was super into it. I never got into like Skate 3 or anything like that, but the Tony Hawk games were awesome. So this is really cool. I might keep this as like a little collector's item if it's not worth a whole bunch. Interestingly enough, this does have trophies, which again, the old PlayStation 3 logo, sometimes they just don't have trophies. It does have trophies, very rare platinum, and it doesn't tell me if the 2 multiplayer trophies are even achievable anymore, but there's 2 of them, so I'm assuming it can't be achieved. Okay, shockingly, this is worth about $7 almost. So I'll probably go and try and resell this one. I'm not really huge into like skating games. I have kind of drifted away from sports games a little bit in the last couple of years, but I'm sure I would enjoy the shit out of this nostalgia-wise, but I have so many games in my backlog I want to play that take higher priority. So I'm going to resell this one. All right, well, I think we have hit the sports game genre of this fucking pack, which is fine because we've got our money back, at least for this 15 game mystery box, but we got 2K15. I'm pretty sure I played this one, or I played 16. I couldn't care less. For some reason, the PS4 price is like almost $8, but the PS3 price is $4.38. So I will try to resell this, but I'm ultimately going to put it in the use as toilet paper. I don't think a ton of people are looking for NBA 2K15, you know what I mean? So I doubt this will sell if I do try and resell it. Now, as far as reselling games, I'm going to try and use just a bunch of different platforms, but I've been going on to an app called Whatnot. It's not sponsored for this video or anything, but I've been going on there and getting some PS3 games, so I'd recommend it if that's something you're looking for collectors-wise. Anyways, with that being said, the next game, again, we'll see how much it's worth. FIFA 11. I had an uncle that whenever he would come up, we'd play FIFA. He'd kick my ass, but it was like the most fun. You know, I would practice for like a couple weeks leading up to that, and then I'd still lose like 5-1. I don't give a shit about the trophies on it because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some multiplayer trophies or like ultimate team modes similar to Madden's, where they have like ultimate team modes that you can't access anymore if they're older. But I'm gonna guess that this game is probably worth like $4. Okay, yeah, this one is $3.99 on PlayStation 3, so I'm gonna put it in the user's toilet paper bin. I think everything that I'm put in the user's toilet paper, I'm gonna try and resell, but in the back of my head, I don't think it's ever gonna really sell. But that's 3 games now in the user's toilet paper fucking stack, and it's also all sports games. So I think we have a little bit of a trend going, but let's see if we can get this shit turned around a little bit. I regret saying that. We got NBA 2K12. Apparently this guy just has a stack of sports games somewhere, and he's like, you know what? Fucking yoink half of the shit out and put it in. I think since it's a little older, it might be worth a little bit more. It says it's worth $7.38 for the loose price. So not bad. I'll actually kind of take that. I will put this in the resell bin then. So that's nice to know. As far as the loose price, by the way, or where I'm getting my prices from, it's called pricecharting.com. I go off the loose price because all the discs that I got for today don't have any cases, don't have any manuals and all that shit. So I'm just going off the loose price. I probably won't sell it for the exact price, you know what I mean? Like I'll probably sell this for like $5 or some shit, but it's good to know what the value of the games are. So if this is worth $7.38 for the loose price, according to this price charting website, I'm happy with it. I will resell it. All right, this one, and I saw the one below it. So we're going to keep going to sports games. MLB The Show 09. I've never been into the MLB or the MLB games, so this one will either be resell or it'll be used as toilet paper. I don't know. Like, again, as far as sports games, I was huge into Madden. I probably have like 300 plus hours on like 3 different Maddens, and like another 100 plus hours on another like 4 Maddens. Like I loved Madden. I still love Madden. I got Madden 26 because I was jonesing to fucking play a football game. So I love my Maddens, but I'm starting to drift away from them a little bit. 2K, I had my like need to play it sort of thing phase a while ago. I don't really anymore. Other than those and the FIFA as a kid, I'm not into the sports games as much anymore. And I've never really been into MLB at all. So we'll see if this one holds any weight and value. And it looks like it doesn't. It has $3.39 as the loose price. So I'm probably going to put this one in the use as toilet paper pile and hope that we can get past these sports games at some point. All right, next one is Madden 08. I'm actually not opposed to this one because it's such an oldie. I'm sure there's going to be some value in it at the very least. But again, I don't really care too much about the old sports games other than Madden 11 because it has my icon Drew Brees on it and it's still an achievable platinum. So Madden 08, it looks like on the PS3 it's going for $3.64. Apparently on GameCube it's going for $14, which is kind of fucking crazy. But since it's going for about $3.60, I'm once again going to put this in the use as toilet paper pile. Kind of sucks that we have more in the use as toilet paper pile than we do as the keep pile for this first one. But we did hit a very large section of just sports games. And so that's not a big deal. I'm sure there's a sports game collector out there that would value these. And again, I'll try and resell them, but probably won't. So, or no one will probably go for it. So use toilet paper for this one. All right, looks like this is the last game for the first mystery box. I obviously have the second one to go through, but this one, near and dear to my heart, and probably a bunch of people's hearts, is the Walking Dead Telltale series. This is the first game I've ever gotten the Platinum Trophy for, and so obviously I just love the Walking Dead Telltale series in general, so this is one that's near and dear to my heart. I have it on PS4 because I think it got like a little remaster, and I played in Platinum that, obviously, so I don't need this one. I will probably resell it, but let's see how much it is worth at the very least. Okay, so it looks like for this one on the PlayStation 3, it's going for almost $7, so I'll do a resell of this one. I'm pretty happy with our first one. I think just from this first mystery box alone, it covered the cost of the second one, if I'm thinking about it correctly. We kept 3 games out of the 15 that we got, so not a lot, but I mean, we ultimately got, I think, maybe 8 games that we're reselling, and then the other 4 or 5 are gonna try to resell, but probably won't be able to. So ultimately not too bad. This first one for the next mystery box is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 2 Advanced Warfighter. If I'm thinking of the correct game, I used to play this as a kid a little bit, mostly the multiplayer. And that's a pretty good game. I liked it. I don't think you can platinum it anymore. But depending on how much it is, I might keep it low-key. All right, so it looks like for the loose price, it's about $5.77. I'm going to resell this one. I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to keep it, but I don't think I'd really dive into it and get super interested in it. So I'm going to stick with reselling it. Next game on the list is Succumb 4. I've never heard of this series or this game. Obviously, it looks like a shooter. U.S. Navy SEALs on here. Yeah, I've literally never heard of this game, so we'll see if it has a trophy list. We'll see if it has a good price value on it, but I know nothing. All right, so it does look like this game has a solid trophy list to it. The only issue is there are multiplayer trophies on there, and I highly doubt the servers are still open for this game, considering it's probably, I mean, a good 15 years old. Yeah, 2011. So I can't get the platinum for this, which shouldn't make a huge difference to me normally, but I'm in my platinum hunter phase, so fucking sue me. The game goes for about $7.67 loose, so that's a pretty good price. I'm going to resell this game and get some money back for it. Alright, next game up is Mass Effect 3. Now, I'm going to get some fucking hate. I have not gotten into Mass Effect. 2027 is when I'm planning in my head to go back through my backlog, as many games done as I can. Whether I platinum them or not, I just want to beat them. The Mass Effect trilogy for PS4 is one of those. I absolutely want to go back and play it. So the fact that I got Mass Effect 3 on the PS3, I'm not opposed to it. Depending on how much it's worth, I might just keep it, honestly. But let's see what the price is. If it's like $10 or more, I'll resell it. If it's only gonna go for like $4 or $5, I'll probably just keep it. All right, yeah. So it looks like on PlayStation 3, it's $4.28. I'm just gonna keep this game. I hope that I go through the Mass Effect trilogy on PlayStation 4 soon, or within the next, year or so. And if I really enjoy the series, I might just go back through Mass Effect 3 on PlayStation 3 at this point. So pretty solid game. I know that Mass Effect is a huge series and everyone loves it. I think everyone loves 2 the best, but I'm not mad about this at all. All right, next one that I have is Assassin's Creed 3, similar to the other Assassin's Creed that we got earlier. It's one that I think I already have on PlayStation 4, so I don't necessarily need this one. I don't believe you can get all of the achievements in this one either, because they have a couple of multiplayer achievements, if I do remember correctly, because it's on my trophy list somewhere, on my PlayStation 3 trophy list. And I believe there's a couple of multiplayer trophies here. So I'm going to try and resell this game. I'm hoping that it's at least worth $5 loose. All right. So it's it's $3.99 loose. Fuck it. We'll probably just keep it. I might try and resell it if I do a massive resell thing. Or I might just include this as like an extra bonus freebie game if someone buys like an expensive game from me or something. But for now, I'll keep it. Maybe I'll get to it, maybe I won't. Next one is Battlefield 3 Limited Edition, so that's pretty cool. I was kind of hoping to get Battlefield Bad Company at some point, or Bad Company 2. just because I never really got into it a ton. I got into the multiplayer a little bit, but never really got into the campaign. I think similar enough for this game, though. I never got into the campaign. So depending on how much this is worth, I'll probably keep this game, at least play the campaign. I doubt that the servers are still online to get the multiplayer trophies, to get the platinum, but it'd be at least nice to go back, revisit Battlefield 3 and the campaign. I actually did platinum Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1 within the last couple of months, so this might be a really fun game to get back into since I'm already in that kind of Battlefield headspace over the last 2 months. So for Battlefield 3 Limited Edition, it's $4.68. Without the limited edition, it's $2.96. So not really worth a whole lot. I'm just going to keep this game and I'm going to go through the campaign at some point in life. I'm pretty happy with this though. All right, so this one I would normally love, but I just fucking bought this yesterday. And it's Arkham City Game of the Year Edition. I was literally in a live yesterday on Whatnot, that website, and I bought this for like $5. So that really sucks. But I'm assuming since it's the Game of the Year Edition and it has like the DLC and stuff, that it could be worth a little bit. But if not, I mean, I'm gonna resell it either way. I don't think that's a, use as toilet paper kind of game. I think Arkham City is one of the best, if not the best, Batman game of all time. And the fact that it's Game of the Year Edition and you get the DLC and stuff, I'm assuming it's going to be worth a good amount. All right, so for Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition, it is $5.13 loose. So I guess that makes me feel a little bit better because I got it complete in box, which is a little more expensive. So I got a little bit of a deal when I bought this, so that's nice. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Since it's Game of the Year and Greatest Hits there at the bottom, it says it's $6.26. So that's kind of nice. That's a little step up. I'm going to resell this game. I'm sure someone will want it. I would want it. I just already fucking bought it. If you haven't played the Arkham series, go pick it up and enjoy yourself some good fucking games. I really hope we haven't hit another sports section, but if we have, fuck it, we ball. FIFA Soccer 13. Again, I just don't care too much about the FIFA games. I'll probably automatically put that in use this toilet paper because I'm gonna bet I'm gonna set the line for you right now, okay guys, because we're all gamblers here, right? I'm gonna set the line at $3.82. So comment over or under for this game, FIFA 13. I'm going to go under. I think it's going to be under $3.82. And if it goes over, I bet it's going to be like $3.99. All right, shit. So it is over the $3.82. It is worth $4.02. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll just use this as the uses toilet paper category again. I don't think we got in a lot of uses toilet paper categories for this mystery box, so that's good. But I'm not going to really play this game. I don't know if anybody would want it, so we'll keep it in that pile for now. Try and resell it at some point. All right, next one up is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Yeah, Dark Arisen, whatever, however you say it. I have heard of this game. I have not seen any gameplay, any reviews, anything on it. So let me do some research here and see how much it's worth and what the trophies are, but I'm not opposed to keeping this game. All right, so what I've seen from this game is it's $8 loose, so that's a pretty good price. And when I looked at the trophy list, it is achievable to get the platinum. However, it takes 3 playthroughs in 90 hours and is a 6 out of 10. See, I like my trophy hunting. I don't like hard trophy hunting. I don't like hard things. I like them soft. But I don't think I'm going to go through and keep this game. I'm going to resell it, especially since it's $8. And I don't feel like putting in 90 hours into a game anymore because I have a life. Unfortunately. Right, I guess I'll go fuck myself. We got our first repeat, which I figured would happen at some point. We got another Skyrim for PS3. I'm going to resell this one because I kept the first one. I don't need 2, especially since I have the PlayStation 4 version digitally. Next one is a game that I would rather stub my toe about 100 times and step on Legos before I had to play it for 10 hours. And that's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 09. I like mini golfing games. Like I like golf with your friends, stuff like that. That's fun. I don't want actual golf. I don't want to fucking watch actual golf, and I don't want to fucking play actual golf. So this one, let's see how much it's worth. If it's worth anything less than $4, $5, I might actually wipe my ass with it. All right, by the grace of the gaming gods, this is somehow worth $6 loose. So I'll put it in resell. but like, who the fuck wants to buy this game? Why is it worth $6? I don't know. I'll take it. That's some good value on the game. I figured it'd be worth like $2. So I'll resell it, but let's hopefully not get any more of those games. Next game I'm actually excited about, Call of Duty 3. I love the Call of Duty series. I have played it pretty much, again, all my teenage life. I actually just got a ton of Call of Duty PS3 games, which I was a little scared about this mystery box, that I figured there would be a Call of Duty game in there, because I just got Black Ops 1. I have had Call of Duty MW2 for a month or so as I've started to build my PS3 collection. I just got MW3. I just got World at War because I want to play the veteran campaign on stream at some point and be fucking miserable, apparently, and get the platinum for it. I kind of want to see the trophy list and also what the pricing is, but it'll most likely be a keep either way. All right, after a couple of minutes of research, I'm back to say I lied. This game does not have trophies on it, and it's worth like $10.51 loose, which is kind of insane. For PS3, at least, it's worth $10.50. On a couple of other platforms, it's worth less, shockingly enough. But for Call of Duty 3 on the PS3, it's worth $10.51. That buys half of a fucking mystery box that I've got with this game alone. Like, that's awesome. So I'm going to put this in resell instead of keep. I'm sorry for manipulating you guys. All right, next game we got is Assassin's Creed 2. I will probably end up keeping this game. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's able to be platinumed. I'll look into it real quick. But again, it could be something I go back to if I enjoy Assassin's Creed 2 on the PlayStation 4 when I play it. But if it's worth a couple of bucks, I will resell it. Since, again, I already have this on PlayStation 4 digitally, there's no reason to keep it if I don't really need to, and there's money to be made. All right, Assassin's Creed 2 on PlayStation 3 is $3.81, so I will keep it for now. I think it's platinumable. I'll do some research on it here in a second, but if it's not, it is what it is. I'll keep it either way just to go back and play it. Moving on. Now we've gotten into some real manly games. All right, Lego Batman 2. Honestly, I don't care how much this is going for. I'm gonna keep it. I just finished the new Lego Batman game, The Legacy of the Dark Knight. Fucking loved that game. It was awesome. Put like 35 hours in the game. 100%ed it. Got the platinum trophy literally yesterday as I'm recording this. So I've heard good things about Lego Batman 2. I know that I can play it on the PlayStation Premium. Like, I know that's like a free game there. But now I can just keep this disc and not have to focus on this game before my PlayStation Premium expires, and I can focus on other games. So I'm going to keep this one regardless of what it's worth. Lego Batman 2 is worth $6.67. That's good to know, because after I play the game and 100% beat it, get all the trophies and everything, I will try and resell it, but it's going to be a keep for sure for now. The next game, which I think is the second or third to last game here, I could not care less about this game, but it's MX versus ATV Untamed. That's not something that even interests me slightly. So let's see how much it's worth. MX versus ATV Untamed is $4.78. I'll resell it. You know, it's probably not a bad enough game to put it in the uses toilet paper, or it's not a sports game that's been recycled for the last 15 fucking years, you dumb bitches. Looking at UEA, you fucking bitches. Anyways, I'm sure it's a good game. It's just not something that's up my alley. If it's gonna get me $4 or whatever, I'll take it and I'll resell it. Next game, actually kind of excited for, is The Walking Dead Survival Instinct, another Walking Dead game here. This is one that I was looking at actually a few days ago, looking at the trophy list and just seeing what it's about. I'm a big Walking Dead fan. I've watched a lot of it with my mom and restarted it and watched the entire thing with my wife. Great series, big Walking Dead fan. So the fact that it's not a Telltale game and it's its own thing with Daryl Dixon in there, I think is pretty cool. I'm going to keep it, but I want to see how much it's worth. Interestingly, it's worth $7.24, which I know, again, doesn't sound like a ton. These games don't sound like they're worth a ton to normal people, right? But I mean, for 30 games, this shit kind of adds up over time, especially if it's worth $5. If every game is worth $5 here, I've spent $40 to make $150 value. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm at value-wise. I have it at the top somewhere, I'm sure. But for $7 value of game that I'll probably play and then resell later down the road, I'm pretty happy with that. So let's fucking go, boys. All right, our last game of the mystery boxes is a good one. Saints Row 4. I actually just bought Saints Row 3 not even a week ago for PS3 because the Saints Row 3 that I got for like the PlayStation 4 and 5, it crashes for me at the exact same spot every time. Like 2.5 hours into the game, it just fucking crashes and doesn't work. So I got Saints Row 3. I've already played and beaten Saints Row 4, and actually Saints Row 4 is on my platinum list for 2026 because I only have a few trophies left on it. So the fact that this is coming in, it's cool. I don't need it, but it's cool. It looks like it goes for about $5 on the PS3, so I'm going to mark this as a resell, especially because I'm already getting Saints Row 3, and I plan to clean up Saints Row 4. If that weren't the case, and I didn't have Saints Row 4 at all, I would 100% keep this, but great game if you haven't checked it out. It's fucking stupid, but hilarious at the same time. Ultimately, I would say this is a success. Holy shit, can I fucking say success? Ultimately, I think this was a success. I don't think that we got a ton of games that we're keeping out of this. I actually think we're keeping less than 10 games, so less than a third of the mystery box games. But the ultimate thing about this is that we got some good value out of it. Hopefully we can resell some of these games and get some of our money back. And yeah, I'm happy with things. Thank you guys for watching the entire thing if you made it up to this point. If you're into anything PlayStation, that's kind of my wheelhouse and what I make a lot of my videos on as far as the games that I'm playing. If you want to see more content, more bullshit from me, I also stream on Twitch. I'll put it over here somewhere. I play a lot of games with my friends, and as far as solo stuff, I'm planning to platinum Spec Ops The Line, which means I have to get through foobar difficulty. If you know how bad it is, you know how bad it is. I've seen a couple streams and YouTube videos on it. It's not going to be fun. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. Big fucking smooches.